Hi guys and welcome to my channel. For those who are new here, let me fill you in. My name is Car and on my channel you see me zigzagging across the globe exploring all different kinds of places. In these series I embark upon a 30-day road trip in the USA with my ride or die, my twin sister Cara. And baby Noah, whose main contribution to our vlog is cute sounds like this one. On this road trip we depart from San Francisco and will finish our trip in Texas, and in this episode we explore the Grand Canyon and visit all the popular Vista points at this very popular destination. We also stay one night at Wander Camp, which the name gives it away is a tent, and we were ill prepared for it. More on that later. Seriously, there's so much salad in my bowl. Get this again on my bowl.
Film this, Karim. Film that, Karim. It's like the whole trip I'm leaning forward, filming everything. I can't no more. I'm tired.
I'm tired of driving, alright?
Constant complaining about the driving. Oh, my knee hurts.
Of course she was complaining because she's never driving.
Disgusting. The cough originally comes from Amia.
Comes from that dirty German.
This is just constant abuse. Have you know I actually don't have a cough anymore, I'm the only one.
Yeah, that's why you're patient zero, my friend.
Works.
That is how it works.
No.
We really dish out the insults, but this is actually our love language, although it may not seem like it.
Caroline nearly drove us off the road just now because she saw a sign that said dinosaur tracks.
I did drive us off the road. I had a
Well.
little breaking moment because I got excited.
Yeah.
So obviously I had to stop here and check it out because, well, I've never seen fossilized dinosaur footprints. I know people are going to be like, ridiculous dinosaurs, but I actually am a big fan of dinosaurs. Oh my god. Guys, I'm walking where the dinosaurs once walked. This is incredible. I think this is a great pit stop to do if you're traveling with kids, and of course I was trying to rub off my dino obsession on Noah and he seemed to be super into it as well. Also, I recently read about a study that says that kids with an interest in prehistoric animals may exhibit greater intellect, so I'm just dropping that here. This is, by the way, en route from Monument Valley to Grand Canyon, so if this is the direction you're coming from, then there's no hassle and it's completely free of charge. Alright, time to move on to the center point of this vlog, Grand Canyon. It took us about a 3-hour drive from Monument Valley and the changing landscape was insane once again.
Whoa, look at that.
We've made it to the Grand Canyon. There she is.
Hello there!
Howdy!
The first place for you to see the canyon is coming up in 400 meters on your right.
Okay.
That is Desert View, where the watchtower is.
Desert View Watchtower, that's where it starts from. Perfect.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's a
so
good place
much.
to start.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy your evening.
Thank you. You too. Ciao, ciao.
It's bushy here. It's a sea of trees.
Alrighty. We're at Desert View Watchtower in the Grand Canyon, and I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'm driving for hours. So we arrived at the Grand Canyon around an hour and a half before sunset, so just in time to visit some viewpoints and check it out during golden hour. We're driving the Desert View Drive, which is a 40-kilometer stretch along the south rim with numerous stops. By the way, we also visited again the next day during daytime, and let me tell you, the Grand Canyon looks completely different depending on the time of day.
You talk to the cameras. This is so unnecessary.
Alright, so we just saw the first viewpoint of the Grand Canyon, very beautiful. And I think it's only gonna get better during sunset. And now we're gonna continue on. Alright. Now we're gonna continue on to the next point because it's a scenic drive with some viewpoint stops. Let me quickly tell you some things about this marvel. The Grand Canyon is 446 kilometers long, up to 29 kilometers wide, and over 1,800 meters deep. The rocks at the bottom are around 2 billion years old, while the canyon has been forming over the past 5-6 million years due to a combination of the river, erosion, uplift, and volcanic activity. Also, the temperatures can vary dramatically at the bottom of the canyon. Sometimes it can be over 15 degrees hotter at the bottom than at the top, and the Grand Canyon occasionally experiences a rare temperature inversion, where warm air traps cold air near the floor, filling the canyon with clouds while the rim remains clear. That's river number 4, Desert View. Through the Grand Canyon runs the Colorado River for a length of 277 miles. This river has spent millions of years carving out its vast depths. Since then, the Grand Canyon has had a thriving wildlife population, and it's also the perfect spot for sport activities such as boating, kayaking, canoeing, fishing, and rafting.
I just thought it would look different. Like I was saying to Amia, I thought it would be like overzichtelijk. I don't know the English word for that. Like you would, yeah, exact. So you like see the whole Grand Canyon at once, and it wouldn't be like all these tips.
I thought it would be like, thought it would be one big crevice, no no mountains.
Exactly.
Oh, what? No.
Yeah, more like one big crater. Exactly. That is what the
So
picture.
I'm waiting for that view.
Yeah, I agree.
I've never seen it look like this.
Agreed.
Well, I think now we're going around the other side, so for sunset, I think it'll be nice. We'll see more red and orange.
Yeah, that's
you know?
that as well. That's not as red as I thought it was.
Yeah.
This map, I think, only gives us the South Rim sitch. Alright, so I finally found the part on the map that we're actually doing. Hooray. It's this one. So we've come from there, Navajo, Lipan. Now we're gonna do Moran. Grand View. And then we're going all the way up to Mater. And then we're going to Hopi Point.
The names of viewpoints in the Grand Canyon often reflect historical and cultural significance, as the Grand Canyon has been home to Native American tribes for thousands of years. Alright, we're at Moran Point.
This is a nice one.
Pretty.
I like this one better than the last one.
Yeah, you see more rock. It's lit more. You know what I mean? It's lit more. The Havasupai, Hopi, Navajo, Paiute, and Zuni tribes have strong cultural and spiritual ties to the canyon. The Havasupai tribe still resides in the canyon today. You will see me visit some other viewpoints named after these tribes further along in this vlog. Moran Point is named after the famous American landscape painter Thomas Moran. He was part of a geological survey expedition led by John Wesley Powell in the 1870s. His paintings and sketches of the Grand Canyon played a crucial role in inspiring public interest and support for the preservation of the canyon, eventually leading to its designation as a national park.
Grand View Point. Come here.
Grand Viewpoint.
I'm
Boy, is she
sporting.
a
I'm
stunner.
sporting the Grand Canyon sweater already because I was chilly, and I like it. And let's go be amazed with this view, shall we?
This is much better already, isn't it? Look, because we're from a different angle, so the rocks are lit more
Yeah.
and we see more.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're just gonna breeze past this tree. There we go. Oh wow, there's a guy down there.
Well, that doesn't
Oh, you can just get down there.
Oh yeah, from here. Alright.
It's making me feel uneasy. Yeah, there's a. I guess you could stand there.
Is he mad? Seriously. Off we go to the next viewpoint, and they're all stunning, to be honest. With some, you just get the feeling of the vastness of the Grand Canyon a bit more. Oh wow.
Keeping it real. Lots of people filming the sunset. Don't touch me. Sorry. It's like, why?
That's a soort van vuurbal.
Yeah, why?
We have arrived at the perfect spot for sunset, and just in time, as you can see. I mean, just look at this view. This spot is named after the Havasupai word Yaki, which means side of the canyon. So the Grand Canyon is not just a park to witness some great views, there are also many things you can do here, such as geology tours, helicopter tours, hiking the north or south rim trails, photography workshops, biking, water sports on the river, mule rides down the canyon, or do the skywalk, which is a glass bridge across the canyon.
Oh my god, a deer! A deer just crossing the street over there.
I see it.
That's huge!
That car is standing in front of it.
Oh my god, Caroline, how magical! I have such a good eye.
Really, you do?
It's still there, it's crossing again.
Spot. Grab the gun. There was one with horns.
That's what I saw.
There were two just now. Where's the other one?
It's just that one.
There. Do you see it?
That was
What a
beautiful.
day! Unbelievable. Alright, so our video cut out, but we saw the sunsets, then we saw a deer
And then we saw the male.
and a male deer. Is that not called a deer as well?
I guess.
We saw a deer family, husband and wife. But as we were saying when we were walking away from the sunset, is that oh, another one!
Stop, where?
Another one on the
A
left.
male?
Just hang out. Gonna hang out
male?
to win. No, it's a woman, but just
There's two more!
yeah, that was incredible. Now I'm like on the elk. It's not deer, it's elk apparently. We're on the lookout, but we saw like 5 in under a minute.
Yeah.
Alright, so I get really excited when I spot wild animals, and just to watch them thriving makes me really happy. Anyways, off to the camping adventure at Wander Camps. I guess this would be considered glamping though.
Okay, so we've arrived. I made a colossal mistake and I just booked one tent. Oops! But luckily the bed is very big and cute, and we got an extra bed and a nice chair. So cute! Right, we've arrived in our tent. There's no electricity. Carline's starving. And we have no lights, and we are on very low % on all our devices. So it'll be interesting. At least the tent's cute.
Off to bed, and look at Amia, it looks like she has duct tape on her face. Anyways, it was also so cold and we couldn't charge our devices, so not a lot of filming happened that evening.
Alrighty, this was the tent where we slept, and it was really cold during the night. Didn't sleep so well. It's rough. That's really rough, man. And I was also really flipping around a lot. And the bed was really big though. Look at my eyes. What's happened? Chaos in our tent, folks. Look at that. Table fell over.
Car, how'd you sleep?
I want to leave.
What about you, Amia?
That sounds alright.
You girl!
Alright, Gar. Another day, another dawn.
Got it.
Okay, so that's our tent. Just drove over a rock. That was our tent. It was freaking cold.
So
I've never suffered the cold. It's not great for a cough. You know, me and all. Anyways, yeah, there was no lights, no electricity. Luckily, we met some nice Belgian/Dutch people that helped us.
Yeah, we used their power bank and their fire.
Yeah, exactly. Warmth and company.
So I felt like I'd been hit by a truck and then run over it a few times after that. But Wander Camp is a nice place to stay. We were just ill-prepared for it. Anyways, off to the Grand Canyon once more.
What is up? Tell the people.
Well, I mean, honestly, so seniors have to pay full price, maybe a $1 discount.
No. Seniors for $20 a year or $80 lifetime, but you know, they're seniors, so they maybe won't live that long.
I do it on a yearly basis.
You never know.
We paid $80.
And then,
for a
wait,
year.
and then the US military gets it free.
Yeah, they can go in for
And free.
serve.
Active
But
US military, but veterans do not.
veterans do not, which is cruel because they also risk their
Served,
life.
yeah. What if you're a senior and a veteran?
I think military means current and ex.
No, it says active. Active US. Yeah, active.
What?
I know.
So
that's
like
the
if you
camaraderie.
survived the military, you're not getting it for free.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
How are you?
Good. All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, so it's day 2 of exploring the Grand Canyon. Today we're visiting spots that are only accessible by bus. This bus is free and runs every 10 to 15 minutes, so you basically park at Hermit's Rest and take the shuttle bus to our first stop of the day, which was Hopi Point, named after the Hopi tribe, another Native American group with deep historical and cultural ties to the Grand Canyon area. This spot is also a hot spot for sunrise or sunsets, together with Mather Point. And for those who didn't know, the Grand Canyon is open 24 hours a day. So as you can see, you can take helicopter tours here. You can depart either from Las Vegas as a day trip or depart nearby the Grand Canyon. Either way, this will set you back around $300 to $600 depending on the size of the group and how long the tour will be. But I've heard it's well worth it. The Grand Canyon is simply amazing and you cannot fully appreciate its size and grandeur until you see it from the South Rim from up above.
Right. We're at the Grand Canyon, this time during daytime. We see much more. The colors are vivid. They're red, like I imagined they would be. Grand Canyon has redeemed itself.
I'd say vermilion.
Vermilion, okay?
Vermilion and
Like moss green.
mossy green and sandstone red.
It was beautiful. Now you see the enormity of it, you know?
What else?
The terracotta.
Terracotta, good,
I see terracotta. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I see a little bit of diarrhea brown.
Oh yeah, definitely recognizable right there.
And Mia knows all too well with that color.
Color of Alrighty.
Very monotone. I like when it's like down to
You
earth,
tripped.
just like,
It's like a daily occasion for me. Anyways, we're doing a little hike.
calm energy.
Here we are. Literally the smallest hike known to mankind, about 500 meters.
But it's so nice.
It's so nice. Yeah, we're enjoying it.
Right.
That's true. And look at the view. I mean, can we just?
On the other hand, you
Hello, my name's Amia.
from Germany.
Also handy to know, entrance into the Grand Canyon costs $35 per vehicle or $20 per person if you enter by foot or bicycle. And if you have the possibility to spend the whole day here, it would be best. You can see the spots during the daytime and head over to Sunset Point Vista for that golden hour glow. These are, by the way, the last 3 spots we're visiting on the South Rim, but I haven't been to the North Rim at all. Well, the North Rim is less popular than the South Rim and requires a longer drive to get there as it is much more remote. The North Rim has more solitude, is quieter and has a shorter season. The South Rim, on the other hand, is more crowded, more popular and with year-round availability. So for us wanting to experience the Grand Canyon but also not duping ourselves with the time we have available, we decided to just see the South Rim.
Okay, so here we see we're at the abyss, and there used to be water level right here, creating a lake right there at the base of that cliff. And actually, the way that that lake was formed was lava had like oozed down from the mountains and created a really big dam that then made it possible for the lake to fill with water. And then eventually the dam broke, the lava dam broke, and created a flood 37 times greater than any Mississippi River flood.
Wow.
I just learned that. A little wisdom for you.
Please gather all of your belongings before exiting the bus. This is Monument Creek Vista.
This is the last spot of the day. Grand Canyon was amazing, and this also marks the end of our tour of the national parks during this road trip. And each is so different from the other, and we really enjoyed getting to see these places up close. Next time we will make sure to do some hiking in this area when Noah is a bit older, but for now the scenic drives had to do. But just look at this place. From far you can't even comprehend how big this place actually is. All in all, I can definitely recommend going here, check it out, do some hiking and scratch this UNESCO heritage site off your bucket list. Well, I'd say you almost shouldn't have to go here anymore because I showed you about all the best vista points that Grand Canyon has to offer. All joking aside, I really hope you enjoyed my vlog, and please don't forget to click that like button and subscribe if you liked my content. I would really appreciate it. Until the next one, ciao!